Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our affliction, so that we may be able to comfort those who are in any affliction, with the comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God. 2 Corinthians 1, 3 and 4. When we think about who our God is and what He does, it's hard to ignore the amazing love He shows us. Jesus had a lofty position as King in heaven, yet He set it aside to come to us, a people dead in their sins, to extend His kindness, His love, and His tenderness. Paul is showing us that God is with us while we suffer through our troubles, and He gives us strength, and He gives us courage and boldness. Something we forget about is that God uses suffering so we will turn to Him for comfort. When an unforeseen tragedy hits us, we have a choice to turn to God for comfort or something else. Often people will turn to the latter. They'll take comfort in possessions, substances, or other people. Not all those things are wrong, but ultimately the greatest healing will come from the God who is in control and promises comfort in those times of need. We should always be looking to God for comfort, and the comfort He gives us is something we should be extending to others. Do you know anyone that is hurting? Anyone dealing with pain and suffering? Have you reached out to them? I think when we deal with pain, grief, or any other kind of suffering, it's better to not be alone. It might be awkward because we usually don't go looking for uncomfortable situations. However, I would encourage you to put yourself out there and show comfort to those who are hurting. The biggest difference we can make is to be there, not when things are easy, but also when times are the hardest. That's where you can offer people real, meaningful relationships, real, meaningful comfort. And that's when your authenticity as a friend is validated. God gave us hope in His Son when He died for us, because He gave us life when we deserved destruction. And after that, He gives us strength to do His will and live for Him. And to live for Him is to live for others. That's what He did. That means weeping with those who weep and lifting them up and showing them the love of Jesus. And may that be our desire while we live our lives out in this world. May we live comforted by God so we can give others the very same comfort.